So welcome to the stupidest video ever posted on YouTube. If you have watched the last video, I mentioned that the chain was like just almost gone. So the bike has been, since the last video, been ridden a couple of kilometers. Let's see. Now basically what we are trying to do here is, it is at the end of life. I should change it to the new sprocket. There it is. The part number and all, the price and all, 2300. But the point is, I'll be cutting the link here, one link from this point till this point. Might bring the chain back to the normal point. Now there is no order as such to these things, but basically now loosening this, so I mean it can be done at a later point as well. 12 mm, yeah, 12 mm, 12 mm. Now I'll just do the same on the other side as well. Just stick it here, and here we go, it's off. That is how simple it is basically, and here it is. Now first thing I want to check is, I did put the grease last time inside these. I want to see if it comes out all right. Now seeming to be okay, there is some rust, so the grease has obviously vanished, no less. Now let's pull the entire chain out and then I'll wash it. The chain still looks all right, there are no kinks, no hardening. It is too soft, so there is some possibility that the grease inside the O-rings might have been cleared off. 28,000 kilometers for a chain is, I think, more than enough. So that's another thing. Now I would have to make sure that I take these O-rings off from the links that I removed. And this is from the other side. Again, this is one and this is two. So 4 O-rings off, chain link off, everything. I think this time around I'll just wash it. Show you a bad idea. I don't recommend it. Please don't do it if the chain is new. Just don't. Okay then, so here it lays in all its glory. And just as an experiment, I just want to check what a new chain length would be. Again, and this one, let's get it out. Does it come with O-ring and all? Yeah, it does. Does not come with silicone grease, that's a pity, but anyways, let's lay it down and see how long the chain has gone. The one on this side, this one is new. This is where it is. 1, 2. Any which ways, not going to be using it now, but I know I won't be able to measure it in the same way once I cut the old chain, I mean. So let's get it back in. Okay, so another comparison just for the kicks. New chain, if I bend it with say both hands, and you see this is pretty much it, not gonna exert too much pressure. Let's bring it out and let's compare it for the old one. Do the same here, and as you can see, just bending too much. Now if we get closer, if you look at it, of course the metal does not stretch, but it wears out. So I have just pulled the links in together, but if I pull it out, that's the amount of wear, at least 1 mm-ish. Same for every link pretty much. So yeah, that's the amount of wear that has happened. Now for the second part, just showing it as an example of how to remove the link. It's quite easy. This is the old one, but what you need to do is, I hope the lighting is okay. So here you see, this is the open end. I could have cleaned it better, but you get the point. This is the open end. This is where it clicks in. Now all we have to do is just hook. A nose plier is better. You can do it with a proper plier as well, the broad one, but this does work. And let's I just want to make sure that it is visible. Hook one end here, another end at the end, and some pressure would release it. Can be done at this exact point as well, but slightly difficult, need more leverage, so the longer end is going to be slightly easy. So again, hooking one end here. Yeah, it is very easy when done on the chain itself. I have posted some videos on that, but so yeah, and here we go. Once it is out, that's it. This is the link end, and now all that is needed to be done at this point is we have to cut it, these two links, so this and this one. This can be grinded off, you can hammer it out, or there is a tool, let me show you. So yeah, a chain breaker like this can come in handy. Comes with an attachment, easily available at the local market, wherever you find all the bike tools. Basically you keep you hook it in here. Yeah, so like that. Now there is a gap in here so that when you start pushing, I think this is 17 mm, so once you start applying that, it is just gonna push the pin out on this side, and rest can be taken out on the plier. But I don't use this too much because not that good. I have tried it in the past on other bikes, but not that handy, so I'll just be using the Dremel basically to grind this pin out, then hammer it out with a nail or something. So let's do that. A shabby job nonetheless, but yeah, got it done. There are other ways to do it as well, like the local roadside mechanics do. They just take small washer, a hammer, just hammer it down and it comes off, so that works as well. There it goes. Took what, about 20-ish hammers. So this comes off. This would neatly come off. We have got two spare O-rings. Now let's see the condition of the ring inside. Does not look too good, so all the grease has been drained out. So let's put it back. Let's work on the bike now. Okay, this will be cleaned. This is all the way to the back. I don't want to go into too much of cleaning, as you understand. I know this has to be changed eventually. So this is where we are. Links are lined up. Would have to adjust the chain. I don't need to show that again. I'll post the link up here. It will be coming up. But yeah, this is it. So I have washed all of these. Would be, just remember, you need to put on silicone grease. You can do the normal greasing thing as well, but and yeah, remember, it's these things that you need to put the grease on, this and this. Here goes the second O-ring. Yeah, and then this the green side is on the outside, so all that's left to do is use the plier and put the clip back in. One clip goes here, second goes there. Let's see. Okay, so the chain is on. Let me adjust the chain and I'll get back. So okay, the chain is lubed and adjusted as well. Some tight spots, but yeah, that should do. Anyways, so that was it. Let's go on the ride tomorrow and let's see how the things go. Take care. Bye. Good night.